going on, everybody? Double Check Effect Sports Code coming at you with another video. Shout out to all the new subscribers from the last and previous video. Just wanted to hop on here. Congratulations if you had Teoscar Hernandez to win the 2024 T-Mobile Home Run Derby. Again, he was a really great fit for this one today. And I wanted to just do a little breakdown of things that I didn't cover. I'm going to make this short and sweet. I don't want to stay on here too long today. I don't have much time, but just wanted to say thanks for all the feedback. I appreciate all the kind responses, and we look forward to making more videos here. Like I said, Home Run Derby is a fun one to try and dissect. It's a little unpredictable. I noticed, there were a lot of options that were better, right? There were like 5 options or so that had a lot lower odds, and he was kind of right in the middle. Which, set well with me because, of all the things that we connected from the previous video. So, again, go back to the previous video, look at all the things we connected. I just want to go over some things that we saw that I didn't get to add from the last video. So, as you can see, here's kind of the final clip. Again, he was very calm and composed the entire time. I think that was the theme, too. All the other players were very, they lost their focus. They ran out of energy, but, Teoscar stayed calm and collected during the whole time, even when he was down to, they made it, you sweat in the first round when he was, on the edge. He was the 3rd best out of 4, with 4 players who were really high up there with the higher odds left to go. So I thought that was a good sign right off the bat. He had 19 home runs in the first round, just like he has 19 in this even, C19. So I thought that was a really good sign. Again, the 37th prime number 157 from yesterday's date of July 15th or 15/7 where you're from. So yeah, I just want to play a couple clips in here and tie in his coach too. Another note about his coach. I just want to break it down.
He's got to take right here. Oh, he's got to go. Get legs. Get legs. Oh, no.
Teoscar Hernandez is your 2024 T-Mobile Home Run Derby champ.
So notice they went down to the last, home run. He was up by 1. Of course, they made it dramatic. With Bobby Witt, I'm sure a lot of people were on Bobby Witt. He was a higher favorite, with his birthday being the same day as Donald Trump. So I think there was a lot of people that took that bait. I knew we had a good sign when there were, 2 Dominican players left and then 2 white players in Alec Baum and Bobby Witt Jr. left and Jose Ramirez. So I knew we were in good shape. Just getting through that first round, I think, was the most stressful part, to be honest. But yeah, he stayed calm and collected. That was the theme of the whole time. And it brings me to his pitching coach, third base coach, Dino Ebel. This is not the first time, I didn't know this actually. Ebel was the pitcher for Vlad Sr. when he won the 2007 Home Run Derby. Okay, so he was the pitcher for his dad, and you'll notice, multiple times, Vladdy Jr. is seen coaching, Teoscar during the Home Run Derby. So, that was another good sign when that was happening. Because notice in the first round, they did not show Hernandez at all. I thought that was strange. And towards the semifinal, they started getting recognition, and then you really started to see what was going on as it was going down.
He's going towards the second deck.
Well, it's Teoscar that was taking care of Vladdy, and now it's Vladdy taking.
Notice he's rubbing his eye with his 3 right there. So, again, we talked about it. He's going to be the 3rd. He's letting him know he's the 3rd Dominican Republican-born player to win, again, to win the Derby, right? That's why I really like that narrative. I know there were, 2 others in, Marcell Ozuna and Jose Ramirez. But this guy made sense. Again, 37 for the Dodgers. Again, Trump dodged the bullet. Teoscar, gift of God, left the wound, the scar, right? So that was the theme of today. Also with Dino, he looked super calm, right? That guy was just in G. He was throwing, he was keeping calm the whole time. And again, this did not make the last video, but I left it in the comment section before it started. Was his birthday was exactly 21300 days. Again, LA area code 213 from Dino Ebel's birthday. Again, he's a pitching coach, 3rd base coach for the Dodgers. He wore 91. Again, they told you the clues in that Wednesday night baseball edition. So that's why we really like this to win. And shout out to you guys who won. There were, what was the payout? It was like 11-1, 10-1 when I made that statement. So not bad. You know, you might have had a good day. Again, this is just more so just to be like, thanks for appreciate the feedback, and I appreciate all the follow-ups. And, you know, as far as I'm concerned, you know, I don't really want to make a prediction tonight, but there were a couple things I liked about, I'm just going to keep it real simple. I think the American League is going to win. That's what I'm going to say. And it has to do with the starting pitchers for this evening, okay? So we take a look. It's going to be the 94th All-Star Game, the 94th, and it features Paul Skeens. I'm not even saying that correctly, but he's that guy with the mustache. He's that new up-and-coming phenom. They've been really featuring. Looks kind of like Edward Norton, but we'll make a video on him, I'm sure, soon. And then Corbin Burnes. Notice he's wearing 39, okay? So with Corbin Burnes, he's got an interesting name. Corbin Burnes, if you put his name in, has a name of 184, 85, 733, and 1104. And it's also noted that if we were, you know, so if we take a look at that, he also has the same code as the phrase sports betting. Okay, so he's a perfect match and a 4-cipher match with sports betting for his full name. His name Corbin Brian Burnes, right? I think that's his full name. 90. Has noticed his number is 39. Okay, if we take the same objective that we did from Teoscar's number, right? We'll find 39. Teoscar was 37. Notice the 167 prime number is 39, and today is July 16th, and he just so happens to be the starting pitcher. Okay. Again, a lot of the hype's on that Paul guy from the Pittsburgh Pirates. He's a young phenom. A lot of attention's on him. You don't hear much from this guy. That's why I think the AL is going to win. Now, will he be the winning pitcher? Potentially. Maybe they get a quick lead and hold it the whole time. But also, I wanted to find this little note here. Again, we got to tie it into 9/11. So there's a little, you know, career highlights. This is his 4th All-Star game. And this note right here, I think is very interesting. So pitched a combined no-hitter on September 11th, 2021. So there it is again. September 9/11 theme. Again, the 9/11 theme, if you go back to our previous video, was very prevalent in the last riddle. And once again, this guy, he's, again, Milwaukee. He was drafted by Milwaukee, and where was the Republican convention? Just held yesterday in Milwaukee. This guy is pitched a combined no-hitter on September 11th, 2021. 20-day anniversary from that day. And now he just so happens to be the starting pitcher on the 94th edition of the All-Star game, and his record is 9-4. Okay, so you got him as the record of 9-4 right now. Again, they're going for their 94th All-Star game in Arlington, Texas. Again, I'm willing to say the AL is going to win. That's my prediction. I don't want to. Again, we did really well. I don't want to, you know, continue. That's where you get in trouble with, you know, being too aggressive on your picks. I think it's safe to, you know, be aggressive on certain picks, but also just be smart. Again, I think the odds for that are, you know, minus 120, so they're a slight favorite. I think it's safe to say the American League is going to win. You know, Gunnar Henderson had a very poor outing in the home run derby, but he had 11, so I thought that was interesting. He ended with 11 home runs, but he had last place. So could he redeem himself? You know, could he redeem himself? He's 13-1 odds. As far as MVP, I'm not willing to make an MVP. That's way too difficult. I think these odds are anything could happen at any time. It's going to be somebody from the AL. Just nobody's standing out as a true front runner right now. Again, I notice the other guy, Adley Richmond, I can't pronounce his name correctly, is higher odds up there as well. So maybe an Orioles player wins the MVP because of their poor showing for the home run derby. It fits to be seen. But again, that's why I like the AL. Again, just to recap here for this video, Corbin Burnes, he is number 39. Again, 39. 167 tomorrow. Today's date is the 39th prime number. He has a current record of 9-4. They're going into the 94th edition of the All-Star game against Paul Skeens. Skinnays. If you can pronounce how that's correctly spelled in the comments below, thank you. That would be helpful. All I know, he's got that mustache. You know, he's been very popular. He's been very good. So it could be he's being initiated a little bit. He might get, you know, this might be his first time, I believe. So he might have a tough outing. It's to be seen. But again, you had Teoscar Hernandez yesterday. Awesome work. Had a lot of fun with that video. And shout out for all the new subscribers. I look forward to making more channels, more picks through the channel. And yeah, I like the AL to win the 2024 All-Star Game in Arlington, Texas. This is Double Check Effect Sports Code. Hope you have a great rest of your day.